A pleasant evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to The Real Picture. Today, we're here to discuss a case that was declared a rarest of rare case in India. There are plenty of cases that are declared brutal or inhumane. Even in such circumstances, a death penalty is a rare occurrence. Our Indian Constitution mostly tries to fix criminals through rehabilitation, through jail, but most of the time doesn't try to punish such criminals. Less than 1% of cases registered in India ever get the death penalty. The court in Koppal district delivered swift and required justice in the shortest time possible. Personally, I think this was a great use of the judiciary's power. And without wasting time, let's get into the details of the case. In a landmark judgment relating to a crime that drew international condemnation, the First Additional District and Sessions Court in Gangavathi on Monday sentenced 3 men to death for the brutal gang rape of 2 women and the murder of a tourist near Tungabhadra Left Bank Canal in Sanapur in Koppal district last year. Hampi is a famous tourist destination and is a part of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. A bit far from the tourist spot is a free field where stargazing is a famous spectacle due to the low pollution in the area. Our story includes 5 victims: an Ukrainian woman, an American man, and 2 Indian men aged around 20 and 40. A homestay owner who provided shelter for the other 4 was also one of the victims. Homestaying is common in many tourist destinations. Locals provide shelter and a house for tourists for a reasonable fee, these 5 members. The incident occurred on the night of March 6, 2025, near the Tungabhadra Left Bank Canal in Sanapur. The victims, a 27-year-old Israeli traveler and a 29-year-old homestay owner from Anagundi, were stargazing and listening to music with 3 male friends from the U.S., Maharashtra, and Odisha. According to the police complaint, 3 men, the accused Mallesh, 22, Chaitanya Sai, 21, and Sharanapasava, 27, these drunk men, reached the place where the group was seated and apparently asked for 100 rupees to the American Daniel for liquor, and soon requested 1,000 rupees instead of 100. The American man retaliated with strong words, and the 3 men started using physical force against Daniel. The other 2 men in their group rushed to save him. However, they failed in doing so. Their bodies were disposed in the Tungabhadra Canal, while the American man and an Indian 40-year-old swam out and survived. Nayak, a young Indian traveler, drowned and died. Soon after, the 2 women were brutally raped and physically assaulted. After the nearby villagers rushed to the sounds, the criminals fled the scene along with some money and valuables from the victim. This incident was heatedly debated on many platforms. 11 months after the incident, on February 16, 2026, the Koppal District Court finally declared the 3 men as guilty of murder, rape, and stealing. They were trialed to death penalty as it was a planned and executed crime. Coming on to the justice of the government, I think this time the judiciary is to be commended for their sense of justice and applauded for their quick actions. That's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe the channel for a deeper explanation of current affairs, and visit again to look at the real picture.